Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to my science online class. So, we will studying fourth chapter from your science book, right? The chapter name is Adaptation in Animals. So, today let's continue that chapter. So, all of you open your books, page number 31. See, adaptation in desert animals. Desert areas are very hot and dry. So we know that desert areas are very hot and dry also. These areas receive scanty rainfall. Means in desert areas small amount of rainfall happens. Okay. Animals like camel have thick skin with very little hair so that they can survive in hot climate. So one example of desert animal is camel. The camel have thick skin with very little hair. Why? So that they can survive in hot climate. This is the adaptation of camel to survive in the hot climate. Okay, they get water from their food and can drink a lot of water at a time. So camels drink a lot of water at a time, and when they eat food they get water from their food. They have padded feet to move swiftly on hot sand. So these animals have padded feet. Padded feet means their feet covered with soft material for comfortable movement on the hot sand. Okay, they have humps on their back which store fat. The camel have raises mass on their back, and these humps store fat. Fat gives them energy when they do not get food or water for many days. So when they do not get food and water, they use the stored fat in the humps for their energy, to get their energy. They can live without food and water for many days. So because of this, because they can use their stored food at the time when they do not get food or water for many days, they can live without food and water for many days. Understand? Now see adaptation in grassland animals. How grassland animals adapted themselves to survive in that particular environment. See, grassland are the plain areas where plenty of grass grows. So what are the grassland? Grassland are the plain areas where plenty of grass grows. Some of the animals like giraffe, zebra, sheep, horse, kangaroo, rhinoceros, etc. are found in these areas. These animals are dependent on grass as their food. So some example of grassland animals are these. You have to remember this. And these animals are dependent on grass as their food. So these animals mainly eat grass as their food. Okay. See the pictures: zebra, sheep, giraffe. See adaptation in forest animals. How forest animals adapted themselves. Different types of animals live in forest. So in forest not only one type of animal live. There are different types of animals that live in forest. Animals like monkey, lion, deer. Deer spelling is mistake. This is wrong. D-E-E-R. Okay. Tiger, elephant, etc. So some examples of forest animals are these. You have to remember this. These animals live in forest and adapt themselves with the change of season. So these animals live in forest and they adapt themselves with the change of season to survive in that particular area with the change of season. Okay, for most of the year they get enough food to survive. So most of the year they get enough food for their survival. In winter or extreme summer they do not get enough supply of food and winter. So during winter or extreme summer there is a lack of food, supply of food and water. Understand? Next, turn the page. See the pictures: monkey, lion, deer. Okay, Now see hibernation. In very cold winter, some animals like lizard, frog, female polar bear, bat, bear, hedgehog, etc. sleep for many months in holes to avoid extreme cold outside. This is called hibernation. So, in very cold winter, some animals, what are the animals? Lizard, frog, female polar bear, bat, bear, hedgehog, etc. They live in holes to protect themselves from extreme cold. Okay, this is known as hibernation. This process is known as hibernation. Okay, now see aquatic animals. Animals that live in water are called aquatic animals. It can be in fresh water or in salty seawater. So, definition of aquatic animals is animals that live in water are called aquatic animals. Okay, it can be in fresh water or in salty seawater. So, animals, some aquatic animals live in fresh water and some other aquatic animals live in salty seawater. Some live in sea. Okay, aquatic animals have certain distinct features which help them to live in water, like the terrestrial animals, aquatic animals also have some distinct features. So see what are the distinct features they have. Most aquatic animals like fish, seahorse, sharks, etc. breathe through gills. So, for breathing process, these aquatic animals, fish, seahorse, sharks, they use gills. Okay, some aquatic animals like dolphin and whale have lungs. So, dolphin and whale have lungs. Most aquatic animals have fins and tails which help them in swimming with water currents. So, some aquatic animals have fins and tails which help them in swimming. They have slender shaped bodies which help them to live under deep water. So, the aquatic animals have slender shaped bodies. So, these slender shaped bodies help them to live under deep water. These are some adaptations also. Okay, some water birds like duck, penguin, swan, geese, etc. have webbed feet. Webbed feet means, I have already told you in our previous class about webbed feet, means their fingers are attached or connected by membrane, okay, which help them to swim easily and quickly. Some animals like turtle have paddle like flippers to swim in water. So turtle have flippers which is paddle like, and these flippers help them to swim in water. Okay, so see the pictures. This is whale, turtle and octopus. Animals like whale, shark, water snake, snail, octopus, starfish, etc. are the examples of aquatic animals. So these are the some examples of aquatic animals. Blue whale is the largest water animal. Underline this sentence. What is the largest water animal? Blue whale. Blue whale is the largest water animal. You have to remember this. Okay. So students, it's your today's class. I hope you all understand the topics. So now you have to read page number 31 and 32 and send your audios. Okay. We will discuss the next topics in our next class. So thank you. Have a good day.